The epic bugfix update came out, and many people think it ruined the Hyperchrome grind because of many glitches being patched. Just after the update I made a video about some glitches which haven't been patched yet. One of those was the invisible glitch together with spawning above the prison. And it also got patched. Now the game will say your avatar is invalid and will turn you into the guest avatar. And here comes the question, how are we supposed to grind Hyperchromes? What do we do to make our grind efficient, so we can get Hyperchromes fast? Before I answer this question, I would like to thank to my members who support the channel. If you want to become one of them, consider joining by clicking the join button near the subscription one. Also, if you watch this video just after the update, there is a season pass giveaway on my Discord server, link in description. Well, the most important thing is not to think that the grind is over, that this update ruined it and that kind of stuff. I believe some people considered glitches were features, and such they got used to them that now we can't live without them. So first of all, it's good to know that techniques change, and this is normal. Now let's talk about the tricks which still work after the updates, because as always, not everything changes with the update. Fastest escape from the prison now is by punching the box. Unfortunately, together with Season 29, rolling got removed, so method with rolling above defense is gone. If you are on VIP server, you always can give yourself the C4, though you will need to refill them after 10 uses. And also on VIP server, if you are with friend, you can start Battle Royale and end it. This will take you out of the prison. The only downside is that you can't really say where you will spawn. Then we have this trick to turn in the bank robbery without leaving it. Also, this makes bank close if you are alone, so it will teleport you out. It works in both Rising City and Crater Bank in these spots. Also, in the corridor vault, you can use flintlock to skip this hole, making it almost impossible for cops to bust it. Now the J-Store. After the epic update, we no longer can do multi-rope with Gemfloor. When we try doing this, we will just not get the bug. Also, because of rolling removal, we can't do the fast J-Store technique. So everything we can do is just rob the J-Store as fast as possible. And to do it, you should know about this trick to collect money while standing on the gems, which allows to rob it easily, damageless. Now you should know that it is useful to have shift lock on by holding sword or any gun. By that you can fully control your movement with W and mouse, which is way easier than controlling with W, A, S and D. And by that, some obbies become extremely easy. Like, look at these two floors. By just holding W and space and moving my mouse, I can easily beat them seamlessly. Also, if you have small avatar, you don't have to crouch in this Gemfloor room. Continuing, in this room you can just jump on the wall and skip the whole thing. Moving to Museum. If you are alone, you can use the C-Force to glitch out. You can also collect the cube together with your friend if you time it correctly. Now the train. Remember to set the rails in this way so the passenger goes to the station. If the last carriage is closed, you can use crouching to get in. Most important thing to know is how to do all 3 robberies in the power plant group. Not missing any robbery is, as you may guess, very important in Hyperchrome grind. So, in fact you can start either from train, power plant or plane, to still be able to catch all 3 robberies. But for free-to-play players who don't have any game passes, I would recommend starting with train. You grab one item and can easily get back to your vehicle, then go to plane and the power plant at the end. You are okay with the power plant because after you turn your plane in, 4 minutes will not pass, so even if plant gets started at the beginning of the group, you will still have some time. You can also start with the power plant, then go to plane and train at the end. This method is for people with Pro Garage Game Pass and for those who want group to close after 4 minutes. And last one is doing the plane, then train and plant. This is not guaranteed if someone else starts the power plant earlier, but worth knowing if you are robbing the CEO and want to get all robberies, even if group started a while ago. Also, about catching the plane. After the epic bugfix update you no longer can no-clip through the hatch, and many will think that the window to catch the plane is now shorter, but in fact it's not. Once plane starts, you can jump on it, and if you have a keycard, you can use this door to just get in. And if you don't have the keycard, you can use this trick to get inside. It will take a while to get it how this works, but it's really worth it. Imagine how many planes could have been missed if this wasn't the thing. Let's now focus more on glitches and streaks which got patched, and new methods to get the same result as previously. First, the tap glitch. Unfortunately, we can't recreate the fling glitch because they changed card physics. But this glitch was mainly used for airdrops. How do we do them now? Well, the first method is a bit inconvenient because you will die, but you still can do the airdrop. So, this method is quite easy to do. Everything you have to do is crouch near the airdrop and try to survive as long as possible. And if you manage to complete half of the airdrop, you can die. Then wait till this timer hits 1 and then click it. So you get additional 10 seconds. Hold E for the whole process to continue opening the airdrop. And like that you can do the airdrop easily, but the downside is that anyone can break this method by just starting opening airdrop. And of course, you die, so you have to get your car and guns again, and also this method is not 100% accurate. So second method is just doing the airdrop normally. And before you start to think that this is impossible, well, let me tell you that difficulty of the airdrop got decreased in the Epic update, and you can easily do the brown and blue airdrop without any help. The red one is a bit more difficult, but still it's easy. The key here is that when you start doing the airdrop, you immediately look to the sky and use your pistol or revolver to shoot the NPCs. Good aim is required here, but trust me, you can learn it. If NPCs get to the ground, you can also use shotgun. And if airdrop got started earlier and there is ton of NPCs, you can snipe them down. Will take more time than tap glitch, but still won't take that much. And the CEO. In the Epic update the desk got moved here, so the old method got patched. Though, you still can beat CEO easy as before. Just one thing changes. Now you stay in this spot, and once CEO attacks you, you just shoot him to hide behind the wall. And of course at the beginning you can use the grenade strat. That you throw 3 grenades and then the CEO to easily kill NPCs. Or you can use the strategy with force field. Now, how do we actually grind Hyperchromes? Well, this is quite difficult to say, because it depends on many factors. There might be more than one good strategy, but I will tell which one do I use. So first of all, you have to look at your Hyperchromes. If you go for Hypershift, you may need to prioritize some robberies over others, if you already got level 5s from some. The most efficient way to do variety grind is doing their groups in the following order. Crater Bank, then Casino, and while waiting for group to change, search for airdrops. Also, you should know 2 important things when you are in bank. If someone starts Casino, you should immediately go to it. And also, if the clock is 2 PM, you should go to it as well, so you don't miss the CEO. Then the rising group is a bit tricky, because in many cases people tend to do all 3 robberies at once. But from my experience, I can tell you that you should start with the JSTOR. Then look at the map and check which robbery is in progress and go to it. But remember, if you don't need Diamond Hyperchrome anymore, start with the robbery you need. I already told you how to rob the power plant group, and the last one is Train and Tomb. Here it's easy, you do the train first and then the tomb. But also we have the CEO. You should always look at the time. When it's 3 PM it's the last minute you can do any robbery, and when it's later than it, just go to the mansion, since it has double chance of giving you the Hyperchrome. And the most important hint. Search for small public servers, like 9 people ones. Then there won't be many people to disturb you. Also, it's vital to have 1 person to grind with, so you can easily open Museum and Tomb. If you don't have anyone to grind with, you can join our grinding community on Discord. You will find lots of grinders there. Link in the description. Anyways, I hope this video will help you out. The one last thing we have to investigate is if server hops are actually better than the variety grind. I still do research about it and the video is coming soon. Stay tuned. Anyways, thanks for watching and subscribe for more.